So this final session has an odd title. It's called Discipleship and Display. Now you might be thinking, what on earth does that mean? So let me tell you what it means. In John chapter 9 there's a story of a man born blind who is healed, and before he's healed, Jesus' disciples say, why was he born blind? And the answer is so that the works of God might be displayed through him as God heals him and restores his life. And what Jesus is saying is that when God works in a person's life, he wants that to display the power of God to people that don't know who God is. And as we follow Jesus, as we're seeking to make disciples, what we want is to help people who become Christians, who make a decision to follow Jesus. We want to help them to be able to show God's work through them to the people they're among, to the people that they're living among, the people they work with, the people they hang out with. And it's not an easy thing to do, really, because what often happens is that when a person makes a decision to follow Jesus, very quickly they get drawn into church. They become so busy with church stuff and so many activities they join in with that they lose contact with all the people that are around them. Not long after I became a Christian, having been an atheist, I went to church as people do, and after a while, as I got to know people in the church, I used to say to them, I just want to tell people about Jesus. And I told everybody in the church, I just want to tell people about Jesus. The thing that most of them said to me, in a nice way, they were being supportive and kind. What they said to me was this: when I said to them, I want to tell people about Jesus, they said, oh, most people start off like that, but don't worry, it wears off. It was almost like I had the flu or some kind of illness, it will go away. And I think sometimes just the way we do church, the way things happen in church, we draw people away from the people that they know who aren't Christians. And slowly their desire to share faith, to make Jesus known to people outside of church, gets replaced by them just being in church among Christians. And tragically, they even forget what it's like not to know Jesus, and forget what it is to be among those people that don't know who Jesus is. So if we are going to help people live lives that display what it means to be a Christian, what we have to make sure is that we don't draw them away from those people, but we actually help them to know how to live lives that are different as they stay among them.